In 1947, during a high-altitude atmospheric test, the spirit barrier was accidentally breached.
In an instant, the source code of the human afterlife was glitched into the physical plane.
Death no longer results in the departure of the soul.
Instead, a person's life force manifests as a dense, glowing vapor that remains tethered to the physical remains for exactly 72 hours.
This luminous residue is a high-octane energy source, capable of powering entire cities with a single liter of condensed spirit.
Has turned the world into a necrotic power grid. 404 investigators documented the glow hospitals,
where the terminally ill are treated not as patients, but as batteries in waiting. The architecture of these cities is defined by ghost pipes,
translucent glass tubes that run along every street, carrying the swirling neon blue essence of the
departed to the local turbines.
We filmed the midnight harvest, where state vacuum-sealed canisters to collect the vapor from roadside accidents before it can dissipate into the atmosphere and be lost to the market.
The primary conflict is the vitality debt.
In a world powered by the dead, life expectancy has become an economic variable.
The elite live in high-radiance districts, where the air is thick with the recycled energy of millions of souls, granting them near immortality. Meanwhile, the working class are subject to mandatory extraction laws. If your economic output
drops below a certain threshold, the state can legally harvest your essence prematurely to pay off your family's energy debts.
404 reports describe
the dimmed individuals who have had 40% of their life force siphoned away while still alive, leaving them as grey, translucent husks who can no longer feel joy or dream. Furthermore, there is the spectral pollution. Because the essence is sentient, the power grid is haunted. Every time you turn on a light bulb, you are burning a fragment of someone's memory. We documented the grid screams, a phenomenon where the entire electrical system of a city begins to vibrate with a collective, agonizing moan during peak hours.
The world has become a minefield of psychic smog,
where the air is filled with the unspent regrets and whispered secrets of the fuel that powers the world.
To breathe in this reality is to inhale the history of everyone who has ever died in your zip code.
Frequency 404 reporters traveled to the Great Turbine in the heart of London, where the world's primary essence is processed. We witnessed a grid leak where a high-pressure pipe burst, releasing the collective memories of 10,000 souls into a crowded market square. Within seconds, the shoppers began to experience memory overwrite. Weeping for children they never
had, and speaking languages they had never learned.
Our team had to use lead-lined ego shields
just to maintain their own identities,
as the ambient vapor was trying to rewrite our lead investigator's childhood with the data of a 1920s coal miner.
Our investigation uncovered the Final Burn project, a government plan to deep mine the atmosphere for the ancient essence of prehistoric civilizations.
We found blueprints for a series of atmospheric siphons designed to pull the lingering spirits of the first humans out of the sky and compress them into a master fuel. The state argues this will provide
eternal power, but 404 sensors show it is a total spiritual void.
If the project succeeds, the atmosphere will be completely scrubbed of its luminous history, leaving humanity in a cold, dark and soulless world where
the only thing left to burn is each other. They aren't solving the energy crisis. They are deleting the afterlife.
frequency 404 transmission end.
The data is anchored. Reconstruct the harvest. Like, subscribe.
And check your era before it checks you.